Hey Commanders Nation, get ready for an adrenaline rush at every second because this news is on fire. With an epic, heart-stopping finish, our quarterback threw a clutch pass that decided the game at the last second. That's right, folks. When everything seemed lost, the heart and grit of the team defied the odds and clinched the win. If you want the full rundown on how it all went down and to relive that play nobody saw coming, stick around to the end. This story is going to shake the stands. But it's not all good news. In a tough twist, our left tackle spot took another hit with an unexpected injury. One of our key guys on the line went down limping, and his recovery timeline is uncertain. Can the team hold up the protection without him? This could be a game changer for the season, and you don't want to miss how we're facing this challenge. And finally, a historic moment for our team. The legendary number 28 was officially retired, marking the legacy of an icon in Commanders history. This honor not only celebrates the past, but also challenges the new generation to lead the Commanders to the top. What did I say? There are no limits in football, and the Washington Commanders just proved it with one of the most electrifying plays we've seen this season. Now I have to wonder, what's going through someone like Jayden Daniels' mind when he takes the ball in those last 20 seconds and decides to defy all the odds? Is it just luck or pure greatness? Let me tell you this, when you've got the guts to throw a Hail Mary from the 35-yard line and trust your team to do the rest, that goes beyond luck. It's about having vision and a drive to win that can't be taught. Because friends, anyone can try a desperate play, but not everyone can make it work. This was about staying cool in the chaos. And what did Daniels do? He kept his composure and trusted Noah Brown. So let me ask you, what team in the NFL has a heart like this? I think very few can match up to the resilience of these Commanders. This team has shown serious grit in every game. Let's be clear. Washington was against the ropes, with barely 20 seconds on the clock and just one chance to tie it up or win. Did anyone really believe they'd pull it off? Let's be honest. When the score was 15-12 after that Bears 2-point conversion, who thought there was still hope? But no, Jayden Daniels didn't waste a second. He connects with Terry McLaurin, setting up what I can only describe as a miracle. That final play was like something out of an epic story. Daniels evades the pressure, scrambles to the right, cuts back, and launches a missile to the end zone. And there's Noah Brown, right in the sweet spot, making the grab to secure the win for the Commanders. 18-15. Now, think about this. How many quarterbacks can handle that kind of pressure? Not just launching a pass like that, but executing it with the precision and timing to make it work. Many would say Hail Marys are a lottery, but here's what I'll tell you. It's not just about throwing the ball. It's about that spark, that leadership that brings out confidence in every player on the team. And it's not just about praising Daniels or Brown. This whole team deserves the credit. Staying focused, believing in the chance to win when all seemed lost, is something that defines these Commanders. Plays like this show a team's true character. This group is determined to write their own story, one where no matter what, they never back down. So now I ask, what's next for the Commanders? Could this be the turning point in their season? Will we see a team inspired, ready to take risks and leave it all on the field until the last second? I believe so. And I'll bet that if they keep playing with this level of heart and courage, the Commanders can face any team in the league without fear. What a situation, folks. I've got fresh and exclusive updates on the state of our offensive line for the Washington Commanders. Listen up, because what I'm about to say could define the direction of our team in the coming weeks. In our last game against the Chicago Bears, we were already dealing with the absence of Brandon Coleman, the rookie who's been a powerhouse since he joined. And now, as if that wasn't enough, Cornelius Lucas is down with an ankle injury too. So I ask you fans, how are we supposed to protect our quarterback if we keep losing our big guys on the O-line? I'm telling you, this is no easy situation. Lucas stepped in to take charge when Coleman went down last week with a concussion. And what happens? By the third quarter against the Bears, we've got Lucas heading to the locker room, and it doesn't look good. Sure, the team says his return is questionable, but who really buys that vague label? This isn't just another absence. It's a serious blow to our game plan. Now, Trent Scott, who stepped in for Lucas, hasn't exactly been the answer we needed. 2 false start penalties. Fans, can you imagine what this does to the team's rhythm? Every mistake, every false move gives the other team the time and space they need to charge at our quarterback. And let me tell you, this can't go on. If Scott is going to be our last line of defense, he needs to step up to the level this critical situation demands. So let me ask you, is Scott really our best option here? Or is it time to look for alternatives beyond what we currently have? Because, hear me out, this isn't just about filling the gaps left by Lucas or Coleman. This is about protecting the whole team. It's clear that without solid protection on the left side, we're risking a complete collapse on offense. I believe the team needs to explore additional options, maybe check the free agent market, or even consider a strategic trade. What do you think, Commanders fans? Should the coaches take a risk and explore ways to strengthen that offensive line? We can't afford to lose more ground in our division. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Should Scott stay in, or is it time for the team to make bolder moves? Commanders fans, I've got a story for you that has it all. In a historic moment, Daryl Green, yes, the legendary number 28, had his jersey retired at the stadium. And I ask you, wasn't it about time Washington honored one of its most loyal heroes? Green is an icon, a two-time Super Bowl champion, Hall of Famer, and a man who showed unwavering loyalty to this team since 1983. How many players stick around 20 years in one franchise these days? I'm telling you, this is something special. Now think about this. Why did Washington wait so long to honor this giant? Only Sammy Baugh, that other legendary number 33, had the privilege of seeing his number retired. So why did the team hold on to this policy for so long? It's clear the rules have changed. Since 2020, we've seen the numbers of players like Sean Taylor and Bobby Mitchell retired too. But Green, my friends, he embodies the values this franchise has always stood for. And don't get me wrong, it's not just a number up in the stadium. It's a promise to the fans, a direct connection between the glorious past and the future we're building. And before the game, when Green spoke to the fans, what a speech he gave. He said that all of us, those who carry burgundy and gold in our hearts, need to be the generation that drives the Commanders forward. Isn't that inspiring? I'm telling you, it's time for this city to revive that unbreakable passion, that undeniable support. And when he said it, he mentioned the new generation. Jaden Daniels, Terry McLaurin, and Mike Sanristil. Those are the guys we need to believe in. That's the future. And Green challenged us all to be those loyal fans, the ones who never abandon the ship, even in tough times. And DC's mayor, Muriel Bowser, didn't hold back either. She presented Green with the key to the city. This is something that only happens on rare occasions. And Bowser said something that really hit home. Daryl represents the spirit of DC. Tenacious, fast, underestimated, and above all, a champion. How often do we see someone from the city honored like that? I'm telling you, this gesture isn't just for Daryl Green. It's for all of us, the Commanders fans who have been here supporting even through the hardest times. So now I ask you, do we truly believe this is the start of a new era of glory for the Commanders? Are you ready to be those fans who, as Green said, get on board and don't get off? What do you think, Commanders fans? Do you believe this victory embodies the true spirit of the team? Or was it just a lucky break? And with Jaden Daniels at the helm, do you see potential for him to take us to even greater heights? I want to hear your thoughts. Is this the start of something really special for our team? Should the coaches make bold moves? You tell me, is it time to beef up that offensive line, or do you trust the current strategy? We can't keep losing ground in the division. Drop your opinions in the comments below. Should Scott stick around, or do we need some serious changes? Are you ready to be part of the new era of glory for the Commanders? Green said it right. True fans are in this boat for the long haul. Are you ready to be part of this family, this community that grows stronger every day? Subscribe and join our mission to take the Commanders to the top. And remember, hail to the Redskins.